Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Joe's Retro World. Today, we're going to be reviewing this cheap 501 Super Combo multi-card for the Nintendo DS that I got off of eBay for $15 plus shipping. Took a week to get here, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty darn good. It is super cheap quality. The case itself is actually pretty nice. I took the game out already, but it has a list of all the games on here, and it breaks it down. That's not important because most of the games are games like Barbie and other little kid games, but they do have almost every single Pokemon game on here already preloaded. They got all the games that you see on this cover. So you get the Crash Bandicoot games, you get the Ninja Gaiden games, you get the Naruto games, all the Dragon Ball Z's. So they do give you a great variety of games on here. And they also kind of trick you to thinking that it's going to work for you, the new Nintendo 3DS. I have a new Nintendo 3DS right here. This is the Galaxy Edition. Trust me, y'all, it would not work at all. You try to insert the cartridge into it. This is the cart, and it doesn't go in. It doesn't even want to lock into place. It doesn't go at all because, as you can see, the Nintendo 3DS, DS games or 3DS have these little slots to guide the game into it correctly. This one don't. This is so cheap that they didn't want to bother doing that. Why? Because these are just cheap R4 clone, cards that they use, that they do some firmware and all of that into tricking it to believing that it's an actual real Nintendo DS card. And over here, you can actually see I have a real Nintendo 3DS game, and it has this little notch right here on the right side to signify that it is a 3DS game. And you can see how beefy and beautiful it is. Once again, the original has slots, this one doesn't. And so that creates issues, incompatibility and all that. Now, I had put it originally back in the box, here. I wanted to show you, take it out and all that fancy stuff. But while doing that, I almost broke it. The game split in half. It completely opened up and tore. So be very careful. Mine just ripped open, but it still works. But unfortunately, it stopped working for my Nintendo DSi Lite. DS Lite. It was working for it. This is what I originally bought it for. And then I got this DSi XL later on. Okay. Tried it in this. It works perfect every time. It doesn't give me no issues at all. But it didn't want to work no more for the Lite. And it actually almost crashed my Nintendo 3DS. So please don't put it in your Nintendo 3DS. Start up as normal. And then it shows this SpongeBob SquarePants game. Just hit A. Sometimes it'll take it to the SD slot like this. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Okay, so sometimes you'll see this, or even this, the micro SD card. When you hit A on those other icons, you just hit A on the micro SD card, and then you go to your 500 and games in one folder, hit A, and boom, all your games are here. So every single game that I told you about is on here. Now you can actually insert this SD card into your computer and remove games and add games. So that's a great thing. So if you don't like the listing that they give you, well, delete them and just add your own. You can even make a bigger SD card to where it'll hold more games if you want. So yeah, as you can see, it works perfectly. Let me turn it down. And I'm playing Metal Slug 7, and I'm stuck on level 7. Let's see, is it level 7 or 4? Yeah, level 4. Yeah, I'm stuck on level 4. So it works, right, y'all? And it is worth $15. Yes, it does suck that it doesn't work for the new Nintendo 3DS or my DS Lite. I don't know why it stopped working. Maybe, like I said, because when I opened it up, it broke. But everything else works great. So pick you one up if you need, a cheap multi-cart game. Because these games are getting more and more expensive to find. especially the ones that you love. I do have the Mario 64 on there. I have Mario Kart on there. I have everything on there. So yeah, yeah. But okay, y'all. If you have any questions about this or any other thing that I have on my videos, go ahead and just feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. That does help me out a lot to promote my channel. I do wish to grow it. But if not, hey, I still appreciate y'all, and I still appreciate the love that I get from all my subscribers, all my views, my families and friends out there. So, with that said, until next time, peace and much love from Joe's Retro World.